All right, I'd like to do a couple of notes on chapter 1 before I go on to chapter 2, which will be the maternal line, the Burges. Just the notes, just to look here. There are some pictures here. There are some pictures of us. That's me. I play a little guitar, or average size guitar. My father was William Applegate. That's my father as a young man. His father was William Conover Applegate Sr. That's Dingbat as a middle-aged man. That's Catherine Applegate. That is Gary Applegate, and that is my brother Brian Applegate. This is at the old Yellow Meeting House out in central New Jersey, out in Imlaystown. This is Amos. That's bad news. This is Amos. Amos was born shortly after his father came back from the Civil War, so he's got that turn of the century look about him. That's Ding's father. And William Cook Applegate, looks very much like my brother Brian, or even a little like me when I have a full beard. Brian has his nose, definitely. But he does have a resemblance to my brother Brian. That's William Cook Applegate. I don't have a picture of Alfred. The other thing I mentioned in the first chapter was that Elizabeth Perrine Cook, William Cook Applegate's mother, and Elizabeth Cook, his wife, were both cooks. They both were Elizabeth Cooks. They were fairly distant cousins. When we do the Cook line, you'll see that they both go back to the first cook that came over to Massachusetts, and Butcher Cook, England. But they were probably sixth or seventh, maybe even eighth cousins by the time they got. But the Cook family and the Applegate family were very, 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 very related. If you notice. Okay, the one other thing I wanted to show you is that when I was doing the Applegates, one of the dates was wrong. I want to correct that. Jacob Thomas, first one in America. His son Thomas was the Compton line. Applegate Appleyard, Sir Nicholas Appleyard. Richard, this first Richard was not born in 1220, it was about 1270. Otherwise, none of these, he was born before his grandfather. And this 1191 with his father being 1115 seems odd, but in the record it looks like he was born just about the same time his father died. So he was one of those, young wife routines. Okay, those are the corrections I wanted to make. All right, cool, done.